Hey everyone! So, this season is almost over, and it is like hella bittersweet for me. Every season I get really sad that a season is over because I just love this game, and I'm always like left kind of like, what am I going to do with my life now? You know, because I spend all summer inside like a damn hermit, and I just am on feeds like 24/7. So I'm always, at the end of each season, I'm always left like, oh my god, what is life? How do I function as a human being again? But this season, I'm kind of like, whew, these people are so stupid. Thankfully, I don't have to, well, I never really had to watch, but of course I'm going to watch. Like, I'm a huge Big Brother fan. I'm obsessed with this show. Like, duh, I'm going to watch. But it's kind of, that's why it's bittersweet, because these people have just been so stupid that it's going to be a relief to kind of have this season over, like, emotionally. But at the same time, I'm kind of left like, what am I gonna do with my time now? Like, I don't have anything to do. Like, but at the, you know, again, also, I'm about to have a baby, so I guess she can entertain me up until Celebrity Big Brother starts. Like, I guess I'll take care of my baby. Whatever. Just kidding. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited to meet her. Anyways, so Paul, he won the first part of the HOH. I'm not shocked. You shouldn't be shocked. Okay. Josh won the second part. Yay, Josh, good job. He won it by 7 minutes, which is kind of surprising because Jingle Bell Rock really sucks. She's a cripple. Like, she's just a horrible competitor. Like, she can't win anything unless it's thrown to her. And so I would have expected him to win by way more than that. But I'm told that the competition was quite difficult. So I guess I'll give him a pass, but it's still kind of like, Josh, really? 7 minutes? That's it? That's embarrassing. And then you got Jingle Ball Rock, who literally was talking about throwing in the towel, about how she shouldn't be there and that she hasn't, you know, been able to play a very good game because she's been a bad competitor and all this stuff. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, why couldn't you decide this a long ass time ago? Like, why did you have to, like, if you're gonna be Final 3, and if you're gonna commit to being Final 3, then be committed and own it, and be about it, and want to go to Final 2. But no, this girl is like, oh, I don't even care if I go to Final 2. No, those words shouldn't even exit your damn mouth if you're in Final 3. If you're in Final 3, your only focus should be, I'm going to Final 2. Like, there's no other option. That's just what's going to be. But this ornament wannabe looking biatch is saying, oh, I don't even care if I go to Final 2 because I don't deserve it. Well, then if that's how you feel, then you shouldn't even be in this game. Like, why are you even here? Oh yeah, because you felt you had to have to prove a point by staying. Like, I really think that she is just way too proud. She should have left the game when she got hurt. But no, she wanted to prove a point. She wanted to prove she's some badass. And she wanted to take the spot of somebody else that could have definitely appreciated being there more. And that's what's frustrating. That's why I hate Christmas. Well, I love Christmas, but I hate Big Brother Christmas. And she's just, ugh. When she was saying that, I got so annoyed. I can't stand people who do that. Like, I just feel like she's given up, and that annoys me. Like, why couldn't you give up when Kevin was still in the house? Why couldn't you give up when Alex was still in the house? Like, why couldn't you take their spot in jury? Why did you have to take their spot? Just to say that you're ready to throw in the towel and that you don't think you should make it to Final 2 and all of this crap? Not to mention the fact that she thinks that she's going to win America's Favorite House Guest. Like, girl, why? What would make anybody want to vote for you to be America's Favorite House Guest? Like, what have you done? You're not funny. You're not entertaining. You are a crappy competitor. Like, what is it that appeals to America for you? Like, I can't get on the Jingle Bell Rock train. I just can't do it. But she seems to think that she's all about it and she's gonna get it. So, whatever. I just can't with that girl. Ugh. So I thought, since there wasn't an episode on Sunday, and then Friday's episode was that stupid Memory Lane episode, which is totally pointless to even speak about. Why? Because I, like, half-ass watched it. I hardly even paid attention. But, so I thought I would basically just talk about the pros and the cons for each of the final 3, in my opinion. I'm going to start with Paul because he was practicing his speech, and I thought it'd be fun for us to talk about his speech that he practiced. Okay? So, and I've also been having a really, like, weird pregnant day where I keep forgetting stuff and I can hardly speak. So, if I go like this, blah, 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 a lot, it's because I'm trying to, like, catch myself. I probably shouldn't even be doing this video right now. I'm just so loopy and tired and 3rd trimester-y, and it's not fun. I feel huge. There's so much pressure down there. Like, I just... But I love you guys, so I'm doing it. Actually, no, I'm doing it because yesterday I promised a video, and I didn't come through, and I can't do, like... No, I can't make it super... Whatever. Anyways, okay, so this is Paul's speech. House guests, I know that at some point every single one of you either thought of or wanted to try to get me out of this game because of who I was. I was the most obvious target of the entire game. Paul, really? We all know that that's false. All of us, including you, know that that is 100% false. Everybody in that house, aside from Jessica and Cody, had your balls super glued in their mouth. So we all know that that is a false statement right there. The second I walked through these doors, not only was I faced with a disadvantage... Where? Like, where was this disadvantage? Oh, was it the 3 weeks that America gave you for safety? Was that the disadvantage that you're talking about that you walked in with? Because I'm missing this disadvantage, like... But I was forced to play a different game than all of you. I was the odd man out and I had no time to think, so I started playing immediately with the friendship bracelets. Oh, the advantage that was the friendship bracelets that production gave to you? Oh, okay. I needed other people to show off their capabilities. Of course I didn't want the first HOH. I already had enough enemies, I let someone else take that role. Who the hell said that you wanted the first HOH? Like, I don't remember anyone ever saying, oh, Paul wanted that HOH. He wanted the first one. Nobody ever said that, Paul. So why are you even bringing it up? Nobody cares. At that point, I always set the example of having a house target. I always set my social game up to make sure there weren't enough numbers to get me out. I always made sure there was a bigger target than me. Homeboy, you weren't on anybody's target other than Cody and Jessica's. And you got rid of Cody. And then there was Jessica all by herself. She obviously can't go after you by herself. I always controlled the HOHs except 2. After the first double elimination, the house target started to shrink, so I had to change up my strategy, and I did. I positioned myself between the 3 pairs. At that point, my positioning was perfect. I didn't need to win any competitions. I had everyone else win them. I had specific people win, and they started to take shots at each other. All the pairs were taking each other down instead of taking me out. I was maneuvering my way to the top until I was left with the final pair, Josh and Christmas. From that point forward, I knew I had to win my way to the end, and I did. I won the most important HOH to secure my spot in the final 3. And I won the most important POV to secure who came to me with the final 3. And then I won part 1 and part 3. He hasn't won part 3. He's talking about in the future. And he's betting on the fact that he wins part 3 and that Josh doesn't win part 3. Okay. Part 3 of the final HOH competition to secure my spot right here. And I also got to choose who came with me. That's a total of 10 competition wins. Every single time that I won HOH, I also won the vetoes that came with it, which meant when I was in power, I had full control of the week. Not only that, the 4 other vetoes that I won not only kept me safe in the game, but were pivotal wins that pushed me forward. From the second I walked through those doors, I worked my ASS off. I'm working on my cussing, okay? Day after day, not only as the biggest target, and whether I was your ally, friend, mentor, or your target, everyone always wanted to know what I was thinking or what I was doing. I fought my way to this point right here without even touching the block one single time. And that's not by luck. That's not by friendship. That's by playing the hell out of Big Brother, which is exactly what I came to do. Thank you. If that is not the most egotistical speech I've ever heard in my life, I don't know what is. Like, there is not even a dash of humility in that damn speech. He is tooting his own horn, and he is proud of it, and he's gonna toot toot up until he wins. Like, oh my god. I couldn't believe I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And I thought it was funny because I expect nothing less from Paul. Truly. I expect nothing less. And I really think that that speech will bite him in the butt. If that's the speech that he goes with, I think it's going to really, really, like, you know, in the butt. That's fist him in the butt. Like, it's going to happen. I think it would behoove of him to maybe throw some humility in there. You know, maybe give a few nods to his minions who did help him get to where he is. He genuinely did not do it all by himself. Like, see, here's the thing that I dislike about Paul and some of his fans. Not all of them. I don't need Paul fans coming at me in the comments. Oh my god, I don't do that. Not all of you, but some Paul fans like to give him too much credit. And in this game, you can't do things by yourself. Granted, it is impressive of him that he got an entire house for the most part, aside from a few people to do his bidding, like, consistently. But without those people, he would have been gone immediately. Like, you need people to get far in the game. He didn't do it all by his damn self. And maybe throw in a, oh, sorry I did this to you, sorry I did this to you, but it was part of the game, and I really hope that you can respect that, and that's that, you know? But no, of course. I mean, in his goodbye messages, he doesn't own up to his game. Why would I expect him to do that in his final speech? It's just so annoying. And, my favorite part was this. This is my all-time favorite. Where is it? I fought my way to this point right here without even touching the block one single time. And that's not by luck. That's not by friendship. That's by playing the hell out of Big Brother. No, no, no. You didn't touch the block one single time. I know. But you would have if America, or production, depending on how you think of it, didn't give you that first advantage. The 3 weeks of safety. Yeah, you would have been put up on the block if it wasn't for that. So, stop, don't even try to pretend like that was you. Yes, I know, there was other opportunities he could have been put up on the block. Yes, I get that. But he would have been put up on the block at least once, and probably evicted had it not been for the 3 weeks of safety that America, or my opinion, production, gave him. And the only reason why it was given to him was because he was the only one that anybody knew. So obviously they're going to give him the advantage, because when it's a vote, you're going to vote for who you know. Like, oh no, I'm going to vote for these random ass people who I've never seen before, as opposed to this person who was actually a fan favorite last year and a lot of people felt should have won. Like, he's just so egotistical and just, like, there's no humility in that damn speech at all. And it's just mind-boggling to me. Like, I just couldn't believe it. But I can't at the same time, you know what I mean? But yeah, if you've watched my past videos, then you know that I definitely think that Paul should win. Do I want to see him win? No. I think it would be so funny if he gets second place again. Like, I want him to get second place again, but from a game, like, standpoint, I think that he should win, but I want him to get second place again, because I think it'll be really funny. And I'm not impressed by his gameplay whatsoever. I've said that so many times. I actually think that his gameplay is rather mediocre, and I feel like if he was in the house with past house guests, then it wouldn't have worked. But for what it is, for what this season is, he played the best game, and I think deserves to win the most, but that doesn't mean that I really want to see him win. Like, but at the same, like, I know it's kind of contradictory because I say I think he should win, but I don't want to see him win. Like, I get that, but I don't know. It's kind of like mind versus heart. Like, in my mind, he should win. I want him to win, but in my heart, like, deep down, I don't want him to win. Like, you know, it's weird. And then there's Josh, who has been Paul's minion the entire game for the most part, and I borderline want to see him win because I feel like I respect the fact that he has caught on to Paul, but at the same time he had the opportunities to do something about it and he didn't, and I don't respect that at all. I would have respected him way more if he took that shot at Paul, which he still has an opportunity to do. If he gets the final final HOH, like the part 3, and he decides to make that move and take Paul out, he deserves that win. Like, it would be so funny if Paul got Vanessa'd. You know how Vanessa got 3rd place, BB17? I swear when that happened, I was jumping for joy. I was dying laughing. I thought it was the funniest SHIT I had ever seen in my life. And if that happens to Paul, I'm going to cry. And I will definitely be Team Josh after that. Like, 100%. Half because I no way think that Christmas deserves to even be there. And half because that is so funny. Like, that's almost more funny than Paul getting 2nd place. But the crappy thing about that would be he would be in the running for America's Favorite House Guest. And I really worry that he would get it. And that is definitely not something that I need him to think. Like, I don't need him to feel like he is loved by all of America. I mean, he got that damn 3 weeks of safety. I don't need him getting the America's Favorite House Guest. But, anyways, what I really disliked about Josh was just the fact that he did all of Paul's dirty work. He came at house guests for no reason, and he came at them foul, like, in a disgusting way, in my opinion. That is not respectful at all, and that's not impressive. Like, it wasn't even original. Like, Evil Dick Dunn did the pots and pans a long time ago. Come up with your own thing. Like, that's just how I feel about that. And the fact that he cries a lot really bugs me. Especially when he cries after a fight. Like, if you're going to come at somebody, stick with it. Don't go crying afterwards like a baby back biatch. Like, that's embarrassing. I just don't respect that at all. I respect more people who own their own stuff, who do things on their own, who don't do other people's bidding. And, like, if you're going to be confrontational, do it on your own. Don't do it because Paul told you to do it. Like, come on. That's embarrassing and not entertaining at all. So, that's what I don't like about Josh's gameplay. So I'll never be Team Josh. Well, I'll never be Team any of them, to be quite honest. I don't like any of the final 3 at all. Which is crazy, because I was so pro Paul last season. And this season, I'm quite anti-Paul. But, nah, I just don't respect that. Like, I don't respect people who, I hate the word bully, because I feel like it's just so thrown out there. But I really can't, like, think of the other word. I don't respect people who bully others on someone else's behalf. Like, if I were Josh, I would have told Paul, no, you go do that. You go get in their face. You go with the pots and pans. You go antagonize. If that's what you want done, then you go do it yourself. I'm not going to be that person. I would have respected him so much more if he was like that. But he's not. He was way too eager to be like Evil Dick. Which is funny because Evil Dick did his own thing. Like, he came at people on his own. That's why he's my favorite ever. And there's just, I don't know, I just don't respect Josh. His gameplay, or him in general, really, to be quite honest, at all. So it's really going to take him getting Paul out of the final 3 for me to be like, okay, I can get behind Josh. And we know how I feel about Christmas and her whack game, so I don't even think she should be there. Like, why are you there, Jingle Bell Rock? Stop. I would have had more respect for her if she decided, okay, I broke my foot, I'm gonna leave. And then maybe she comes back next season. Like, I would have been like, okay, I can get behind her now. Like, that's cool. But no, I feel like she was too proud to go home. And I feel like she was just trying to prove a point. Not that she loved this game. Not that she wanted to be there for her love of Big Brother. No, I feel like she wanted to prove a damn point. And that's annoying to me that she's even final 3. Like, she only won competitions because they were thrown to her. Like, that's embarrassing. And she really thinks that her competition, or her HOHs were, like, legit. Like, girl, no, they were a joke. You are a joke. Like, she's a joke to me. I can't help but laugh at her. But yeah, that's my thoughts on all of them. My thoughts on this season so far, well, not so far, I mean, it's pretty much over. Basically, I think that this season was wiggity whack attack, and like I said in the beginning, I'm half happy and half sad it's over. Only reason why I'm sad that it's over is because I love Big Brother so much, and I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, well, what am I going to watch now? But whatever. I mean, the baby's coming. I really feel like she's going to be here earlier than normal. Like, my due date's November 1st, but I feel like she's going to be making her debut early. She's going to be like her amazing mother and do things on her own time. And so I have a feeling that she's going to be giving me something to do earlier than I expect. But, oh, she's kicking. She knows I'm talking about her. She's like, oh, you're talking about me, Big Brother? Oh my god. Hi, I love you. And I'm like, I know. Everybody loves me. Duh. Anyways, moving on. But yeah, so on the flip side, I'm happy that it's over because, I mean, what kind of season was this? It was whack. But yeah, let me know in the comment section what you thought about all of this season and about Paul's speech and all of that and who you think should win and why. And I will see you guys Thursday or Friday to talk about the new episode. I'll see you guys later. Bye!